Don't know if we need that light, but there it is on Peace and Love. I am running a little bit behind, not too much, but yeah, just a little bit. So I'm just getting everything set up now. Getting the music up. Okay. Hopefully I'm in frame. Hopefully no mess is seen. And I will start in a second. Let me just pop up the studio so I can see chat and all that good stuff. Yes, I know. Hey. Hey guys. I see you. Yay. Okay. All right. Fixing my chair. Okay. I'm bringing this down a little bit. Hopefully that's not too much. And this pink is like way too pink. Let me change the lighting because I think there's just too much going on. There we go. That's kind of better. All right, and then I'm gonna bring this over. Sorry about the camera. All right, I think we're good now. Hey. All right. So. Oh, that's perfect. Yay. Okay. A lot has been going on in my sketchbook. And I showed my Michelangelo that I had just finished, but I did more to it. But before I do that, hello, how are you? How have you been? What have you been up to? Happy Tuesday. Hopefully your week has started off great. And if it hasn't, well, I guess suck it up and make it better, right? Because that's all we can do. I want to show you where I ended up with that Michelangelo piece, because I ended up putting some watercolor in the back of it. How cute does he look? And I know that, you know, it's based off of the Raphael figure, so it may not look like Michelangelo's like stuff that he would be wearing, but nobody cares. As long as it's Mikey, it's okay. And it's Mikey because he's my favorite. And just needed to throw in that the pizza in the back was not referenced, because that's how much I love pizza. I can draw it with my eyes closed because pizza is the best. If I could have pizza every day of my life, I would. And that is the truth. Good pizza, not bad pizza. Let's not get it twisted. So, remember we were talking about mushrooms? Maybe we should draw a mushroom. Maybe we should, because I've been having fun drawing mushrooms too. I've been having like a super duper blast. The background, completed piece, love it. Oh, thank you. Yes. Mushrooms are awesome, aren't they? Okay, so we can't fight it. Let's not deny what, you know, what the art wants. And let's just give it let's give the art what it wants. But before we do that, who owns these? Does anybody own these? These are the Koh-i-Noor woodless color pencils. Does anybody own these? Please tell me I'm not the only one that owns these pencils. They've been, listen, these have been sitting like away from any kind of like art that I would want to make for forever. To be honest with you, I've had these, I don't know for how long. I found them on clearance in Michael's and I bought them. I'm like, heck yeah. But I've been so scared to use them because if they fall and break, that's it, it's over. There's no coming back. There's no coming back to it. So I've been so scared to use them. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why did I buy it? To hold on to it and be scared to use it. So I've been using them and I've been having fun with them. I like them. They're pretty cool. As you can see, some of them have been used more than others, but they sharpen really good. Although I honestly, like, if you do get them or if you have them, I recommend using like a hand crank sharpener and not the like, you know, the one that you, the little ones. I kept on breaking my point with the smaller ones, and with this one, which is like a deli sharpener, it made the point and it didn't break, and it stopped when it was pointy enough. So if you do have these, I recommend a sharpener like that, instead of using the smaller sharpeners. And also, if you have them and you haven't used them, whip them out and use them, and stop being scared to break them, because they're just going to end up going bad and you're never going to use them. And then what? Why'd you get them? That's what I told myself when I found them, because I have been cleaning, you see that? Cleaning my room, and yeah, I found them. And I do the air quotations because, let's just be honest, there's been more mess than clean, and I'm nowhere near. Like, I'm like, oh, in May it's gonna be done. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, I have a whole bunch of like bookmarked stuff, like this kind of like, I like these because first off, there's no color. I could make them whatever color I want. But second off, they kind of look like a little village of mushrooms. You know what I mean? So I could do something like that. Or we can just do like, I don't know. And then these mushrooms were so interesting because they kind of, or fungus, whatever you want to call it, they look like blueberries. So maybe that. Maybe something humongous like this. That looks like, ooh, what about this with the color? I like that. Oh, with the flowers, that's too much though. That's gonna take too much. It's too repetitious. Oh, I did this one and I kind of like made it like a little like hut village kind of thing, because it doesn't look like something lives there. So I did that one in my sketchbook, and that one came out really cute. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. I like this one. Let's do this one. I want to do this one. Oh, and I tagged it too, so you know I liked it. All right, now I need clips. I need lots of clips to hold this book open, because that's one thing this book does not want to stay open. It wants to stay closed. It's like, no. You've had enough. No more. You're done, young lady. All right, how am I going to do this? I think I'm going to put it over here. Let's see. I'm going to leave it here, but you can't see it now, but I can, and I need something to hold it down. I'm going to like attach it to my book because it's just not staying open. So maybe if I do that, it'll kind of stay open. All right. So let me see. Because right now we're sketching, so all we need is this, and you can kind of see it now. So let me scooch it over. Scooch. Hold on. There we go. Now will it clip? Maybe. Yes. Okay. And then I'll just take some of this on this side and put another clip here. And I guess another clip. Oh my god. Good thing I have like 5,000 clips, which I just found. Okay. You can just get in there and kind of like hold it. Haha. Take that. All right. Right? It's so cute. It's so cute. All right, so we're going to do this one. I like this one too, but we're going to do this one. We're going to focus on this one, and I think I want to do all of them. I want to do the whole little scene that they have here. So let's do that. And there goes me saying that we're not going to do mushrooms. Hey, Fairy Stash. All right. let's just kind of get everything in. And got another one hiding back here. It doesn't have to be exact, but I'd like it to look a little bit like it. All right, let's start with the big guy up here so that we can kind of like center everything around it. I've been using my Winsor & Newton watercolors set that I had got on clearance. I love clearance, don't I? I had gotten it on clearance in Blick. I think they were like $12 or something. And I like them. They're definitely missing some colors, but I've been managing with the set. I'll show you the set that I'm talking about. This set right here, and shelter your eyes if you're not okay with dirty palette, because this is how it looks. But I mean, it's been used, it's been loved. These have been good, although I wish there was another red. I think another red would have been good, because the red that is in it right now is really like on the darker side. So I think it could have done with another like a more magenta red kind of red. Hey, Queen. Aw, peace and love. Oh, nice. I just took my leftover coffee from a little while ago. I'm not even going to say this morning because that's my third, fourth, who knows how many cups of coffee I've had so far. But it is my X amount of coffee cup that I'm having today, and I turned it into an iced coffee because the coffee was made on, let me just get this a little bit. The coffee was made on the stove, so it's like a carafe kind of coffee maker, and that coffee is so strong. It's just beautiful. It's lovely. If you didn't know, I love coffee, and coffee loves me, and we get along just fine. So yeah, I just made my iced coffee, and I kind of like threw it all in because I only had like I had no time, as you can see by me starting the stream a little late. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I was making my coffee because I need my coffee. I need my coffee to survive. I don't know. I think this eraser sucks. This might be the eraser that sucks. Hold on, let me get my, I need an eraser. So I finally, I'm also arting with you. I'm making a logo for Mother and Daughter. Oh, nice. Ooh. That's nice. I love that. I love that you guys are arting along. That's pretty cool. You see, this is kind of like cut off here, but I'm gonna not care and just do something there. Okay. Okay, this is going the wrong way. Let's go this way with it. And we'll fix that when we get to it, because right now it's not doing what it's supposed to do. And that's important. That's like the most important part, the little underneath, the underbelly of a mushroom. All right. So this is, it's kind of straight, so let's make this a little straighter. And then we're gonna have the other one over here. And this one you can kind of see underneath a lot more than the other one. I'm gonna, oh my gosh, did I tell you last week? All right, I'm probably gonna put this video out in like, I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know, whenever I can edit it, because I found jelly gouache in Five Below. Like legit jelly gouache. Well, I don't know if it's legit, let's just put it like that. But I found jelly gouache in Five Below. And yeah, painting with it made me want to cry. if if somebody started out with that jelly gouache, they probably would hate gouache. They probably would be like, I hate gouache. I don't know how people like it so much. It's the worst thing I've ever painted with. Like that's how bad the gouache is. It's really bad. But I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. A behind the scenes, I guess, sneak peek. This is what drew me. I've had a day, lost my keys, was late to drop my son's school, forgot stuff at the store. Ugh. Listen, okay, you were late to drop your son off from school, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it probably happened for a reason. You forgot stuff at the store, it's okay. Everything, look, you're healthy. You made it to wherever you got to safe and in one piece, and your son got to school safe and in one piece. Silver lining, just find the silver. Find the silver. That's what I try to tell myself. Just find the silver lining, because if not, you just dwell on the rust. Okay, so this is the jelly gouache from Five Below. How cute is, number one, how cute is this? This is like teeny. Let me see, do I have inches here? I don't have inches here. But this is, I think it's centimeters. About 17 centimeters. 17 centimeters. So I was like, all right, if I get this and I pay $5, even if the paint sucks, this could be a cute little thing that I take downstairs and I could paint with and have something a little bit smaller and easier to travel with. But then I opened it. It's covered. Like, they're individually covered. So I was like, I want to play with this. This is going to be great. I hope they're amazing. They suck. They're just like, they suck. But I mean, it's not a total loss, because the actual case is really cool. It's really cool. And even the mixing area has like little separated pieces and everything. Like, it's really cute. So what I plan on doing is, and I gave it another try. I did. I painted one thing with it and I was not happy. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's just one of those things where you're just not feeling it. So I painted something else today with it. And it's just not it. It's kind of like, you know, the paint that you get in the little paint sets where you have, like, it's paint by numbers or some kind of thing like that. It's reminiscent to that. So you're putting all this paint on your paintbrush, but when you go to actual like painting of the piece, the paint kind of like disappears. It's like, wait a minute, I just put a whole bunch of paint on my paintbrush, and where did it go? Because it's not on my paper. Yes, that is what I thought about it. Yeah, yeah. So it was just it that's not how gouache works. Well, that's not how gouache usually works. Like, you know, gouache. Ooh, this one has like you can really see the veins a lot nicer here. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with that one. Okay, yeah, with jelly gouache, you should be able to, you know, put paint on the page and move it around and still see the paint, not have it disappear magically. Magically disappear. So it was definitely it was not it. It's not it. But the actual, whatchamacallit, the container is going to be fun to use. I believe that, because I'm definitely liking the style of the container. And for $5 for a little travel size container for my gouache, I feel like I didn't lose anything, although it's hurting my soul a little bit to throw the paint out, but I'm gonna throw the paint out. And if you use water, it becomes like, it's, no, but the thing is, like, it looks good. Like, you think that it's going to, I'm sorry if you hear the, they're cutting the grass outside, so if you hear that, sorry. But it looks like you're gonna get a nice consistency on your paper because there's all this paint on your paintbrush, and then when you go onto your paper to paint with it, it's like you didn't put anything on your paintbrush. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on here. I think the top mushroom is giving the bottom mushroom a nice little hug. Okay, and then this one kind of like has like a little J look to it. So let's give it a J look. And then we'll, I think I want to make this one here a little bit bigger just to cover more of the area. Ooh, should we use the gouache that's been drying? I thought my neighbor was cutting grass. No, it's unfortunately my lawn guy, which honestly I don't like that he comes on Tuesdays, because then the weekend comes around and it's like there was no cutting that happened. And yeah, so hopefully the rain comes and delays his cutting so that it can turn into, I don't know, Wednesday, Thursday is ideal. Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. All right, so we have more or less what we want the mushroom to look like. What are we gonna use? Are we gonna use the gouache? I think I wanna use the gouache. So let's get out, because I wanna see how, do I wanna use the gouache? Do I? Yeah, I think I do. I just wanna see how the Da Vinci gouache is drying. I hope I'm not being like too quick to use it. Wait, what else did I do? Because I also made another palette, but I'm trying to think what it was. Because it was the Turner paint, which that one, I don't know if you remember from last stream, but that one had a smell to it and it was drying weird, but this is how it dried. And I think I'm gonna have to put more paint in it, because look at this one. This one's like completely like gone. This one is completely gone. I've filled them up again, like I've already topped them off. I'm gonna have to top them off again. So this is the size of all of the tubes that I got. How many mils are they? Does it say? 5 mils. Yeah, this is just one. This is just gonna fill 1/2 pan. The Turner paints, but they look good. They don't look bad. I love gouache. I do. It's enjoyable because it's like the best of both worlds with oh yeah, look, they're trying really good. Oh, this one's really hard. They're the best of both worlds with like watercolor and paint. You can use it as paint, you can use it as watercolor, and then, you know, bring it up towards like the paint look, paint consistency. All right. Oh no, again. Ugh, come on, dude. Oh, that's right, these are my Mary Blue. I haven't used these yet. I've been waiting for them to dry. These look like they're gonna be fun. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna use these, but I'm not gonna close it either because it keeps on getting stuck to the roof. And I don't want to ruin it. But how about we use the Da Vinci gouache. All right, so I'm done with this. And to be honest with you, I'll use the page as a reference, but I might just like do, I don't know, different colors, maybe, possibly, I don't know. We'll see where we get to. But I think I will leave the clip on it. This poor book. Well, you know what? It's being loved. That's all I can say. It's definitely being loved. All right, let's put paint over here, and let's get a paintbrush. Oh man, I wanted to use that. Popsicles. All right. Oh, I also wanted to try these. Maybe we should do these instead. I wanted to try these ARTSPAZE watercolors. I have not used them. And they came in, you know what, that's what we're gonna do. They came in that big box haul that I did with Upgrade. And I have not used them. I wanted to use them with you guys. So we're just gonna play with them. We'll see what they're all about. I'll swatch them here. And then we'll go from there. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. You know, it would be nice if I actually had my water. Okay. Where the heck is my BRB? I don't know. Okay, I will be right back. BRB. BRB. Sorry. Yes, yes, I am. And are you still gonna do your eBay and sell some extras? Yes, I am. Am I taking forever to do it? Yes, I am. Am I procrastinating because they're like I have so much that I want to put on that I'm not putting anything? Yes, I am. Do I suck? Yes, yes, I do. I'm working on it. I'm right on top of that, Rose. So I'm gonna get to it, but I tell you, I have like I bought these boxes and I kind of want to turn some into like mystery boxes. And of course I'm like, oh, maybe I should do art and put the art in the mystery box, and then I don't do anything. And that's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we are. No, I know, and I maybe I need to put pressure on myself, because maybe I'll get something done. I'll tell you that much, because I'm just like, there's so much on my plate. Like I've said before, I put so much on my plate. This is like, I don't like the order at all. I just realized it and I sprayed it already. All right, we're just gonna deal with it, but I don't like the order. It sucks. Yeah, so I have my room that I'm still trying to get in order, which is coming along, but you know, I'm making more of a mess than I am making everything, you know, reachable and neat. But then I have things that I have to mail out, and I haven't mailed out because, you know, that's just me right now, unfortunately. Oh, I like that color. That might be used. And yeah, so I need to just I am working I am working on me, and you know, focusing on being a little bit better at, you know, picking my, I did that one, my priorities, you know, things to do and things that can wait, and just, you know, write it down on a list, pick one, do it, move on. It's on a list. Yeah, I definitely, and I want it to be good. I don't want it to be sucky. I want want to put the mystery box on the store, and I want the boxes to be way, like, I want you to get your money's worth and then some. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to work on. Let's see. So should we do? I'm thinking this one, but I might be wrong, and I'm wrong. Unless there's like no purple. It's a nice color. I already have an idea of, what's this one? I think this might be it. Oh, there's the purple. There it is. Ooh, that's so pretty. Why is purple so just beautiful? Okay, let's do this one now. Nope, nope. I know this is like a favorite of everyone except for me. I have so many lists. I have lists about my list. Yes, me too. Oh my god. Same. Same. All right, I'm just gonna do the green now. Ooh, that's a nice green. That's a very nice green. Did I do this one? I don't think I did. Let's see what this is. I feel like I'm gonna put them next to each other. I feel like they're a little too samey. I mean, I see the difference, but I feel like that's a missed opportunity to put a different green in there. All right, let's see. Let's do this one. Yep, I like that one. That's nice. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, how did I swatch two at the same one or something? Or what did I do here? Oh, is this one? It is. Okay. Just darker now because it was sitting. All right, let's do what I'm thinking is black. I don't even know what the colors are, to be honest with you. I don't even know. I don't think they say it. Yeah, that's black. Let's see. Very black. Okay. Okay. All right. So now we did that. Let's make some art. I think I want to... I'm just going to switch this over. Okay. And then I was messing with oil pastels because that's another video that's supposed to be going out soon, and I have like oil pastel stuff that I've used and it's in the way, so I'm just trying to move it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I don't like that side. I'm going to use this side. And let's not dip my paintbrush into my drink. How about that? That will be nice. All right. I kind of, you know what, let me put this just in case. All right, I want to do like a mix of like this color and this color for the top. Yeah, good job, me. All right, so let's, yes. Did I miss one? Because if I did the green, no, you know what, I'm done. It is what it is. We were just looking at colors anyway. I want to do this color. I almost did it. And I moved my water just because of that. I have two different browns. Yes. All right, and then I want to do this because I think it's going to be nice together. We'll see. All right. Oh, okay. Plain toothpaste. Got it. I will do that after the stream. If I remember, because you know, if you know, you know, your girl be forgetting to do stuff. All right, let me just, I don't think I have to worry about the lines, but just in case, let's just lighten it up a little bit and get the red off a little bit. Okay. So I kind of want, trying to think, do I want to do the orange on the bottom more or on the top? We're gonna wing it. We're gonna just throw caution to the wind and just paint like nobody's watching. Although there you are watching. If you plan toothpaste, okay. It's not on the list, so it might be. Oh, listen. Even if it's on the list, oh my gosh, it's so funny you say that because it's so sad if I don't remember right then and there to write it on the list. Even if I go get the list to write it down, I'm like, what was I putting on the list? Do you have those moments? Because your girl be having those moments. Like, come on, man. How do you forget? You just were going to get the list to write it down and you forgot. Who does that? Me, apparently. Me. All right. I want to throw this in there. I might want to go darker, not even gonna lie. I'm gonna start with the edges and we're gonna see where it goes. I just wanted to like dance together and just make something pretty. But I don't know how well this watercolor is gonna behave. Oh my gosh. I will do what I was doing before I forgot and see if that sparks my remembering of what I was actually supposed to be doing at that moment. It's like, wait a minute, if I just do exactly what I was doing before, maybe I'll remember. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's just what it is. Is there like, all right, there's like no there's nothing on the actual tops of the mushroom, but artistic liberties, ladies and gentlemen, artistic liberties. So guess what? There might be something on top of mine. And that's just what it is. I've been having so much fun with this daggone mushroom book. It just goes to show you never know where inspiration is gonna just bite you in the butt. Just gotta always have to keep a open mind with art and inspiration. All right, I'm gonna go a little bit more with this. I'm gonna let it dry and see like how it looks and see what I want to do afterwards, because it's getting a little green and I don't know how I feel about that. That's one thing with these kinds of watercolors, like if you don't know what they're made with, you kind of like are like throwing it up in the air, you know, taking a little leap of faith as far as like color mixing is concerned, because what you think might make a good color might not, just because of what it's made with. All right, I like the way that's looking so far, so hopefully it continues to do that. And we'll move on to the next one. Let's see. Let's put more of this brown. Let's call it burnt umber, right? Maybe, maybe not. Let's put some, I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna see how it looks with this one being the first. Oh, is that coming out of the front or the back? Yeah, that's hiding behind that one. It's like a little family of mushrooms. It's a little family. I may or may not have made a mushroom and put a face on it, and it may or may not look freaking adorable. I was showing my daughter a couple of my pieces on my sketchbook, and she's like, oh my god, how cute would it look with a face? I'm like, girl, read your mind, because here it is. She's like, oh, yay, it looks so cute. I was like, yeah, it does. It really does. Okay, let's get some orange. Make a mess. Why not? I'm curious if these are gonna like dry chalky. I hope not. Might have put way too much water on this portion. We'll work with it and hopefully it'll be fine. Oh my gosh, yeah, so the kind of like this better. The line work with that gouache from Five Below, oh my god. I had to give up. I had to give up making any kind of line work. I ended up just doing it with pencil because the line work, it just, I swear, I promise you, I was putting paint on my paintbrush and boy was there a lot of paint. And then as soon as I try to make that line, no paint, no line. It magically disappeared. It was very annoying. I'm like, okay, well, it's not because I've been painting all day and now here I am painting something again. This is my first painting of the day. It's nice and fresh, you know? And no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me being impatient. It wasn't me rushing. It was just, I think it's the gouache. What I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna do a piece on the same sketchbook that I did my last piece on, and I'm just going to I'm gonna do it with, I'm just gonna do it with like jelly gouache, you know what I mean, like the Himi jelly gouache, just to give it a fair, like, okay, cheap and cheap, you know, cheap gouache, and let's see if it still feels like I'm painting with air. I felt like I was painting with air. And let's see if it'll, you know, if I'm wrong or if I'm right about it. But I'm going to tell you right now, the gouache that is in that container is going in the garbage. It is. I really like the way this one came out. I want to add more brown. I do. Why? Because I want to. And I want to add more brown to this one too, actually. Let's just put it in now. Let's do it. And I'm going to put some more orange. I don't even know if you can call that gouache. It was just goopy, colorful water. It was colorful water goop. That's what you could call it. Colorful water goop. It was not gouache. But the container, like I said, super cute. I'm hoping that it serves my needs with wanting to, because I don't use the jelly gouache because of that reason. Like, it's just so bulky, and I enjoy the jelly gouache. I really do. The Himi jelly gouache, I really have fun playing in my sketchbook with it. But that's not something I'm going to take to my couch and do painting with. It's just not. So I'm hoping that this gives me that opportunity to maybe possibly paint. Well, maybe not on my couch because the puppies, but at my dining room table at least. All right, and then the last one underneath. Kind of want to put a lot of okay. I kept on dipping into the paint to wet my paint, just because if I dip into the water, I'm making the paint a little bit more of a water consistency, and if I dip it into the already wet just paint that I have there, it's just making it nice and like thicker of a watercolor, and then like that it can be a little bit more opaque when I put it on the paper. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna take, actually I want to see what happens if I put this with this. Might need a yellow, like this yellow. This yellow was very dull. I don't know if it was because of just it needing to be a little bit more like, you know, just with more water put down on it and let it sit there so that it can wake up a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of dull. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that, a little bit more. Okay. Now let's. I think I'm gonna just put a couple of lines here, I think. But do I want to do that with watercolor, or do I want to do that with maybe a liner? I'm gonna take this, which I'm gonna call yellow ochre, maybe, possibly, I don't know, maybe, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take this one, and I'm just going to hopefully just add a couple of lines. And if I don't like it, I'm gonna end up like softening it anyway with the watercolor layer on top. So hopefully it's not gonna be too horrible. And then wait, where's the, there it is. Then whatever I don't like or I want to change, I can always use a liner for that. Let's see. Just trying to get my point. Really need to get a fan in this room. And then I can always just, whatever I don't like the way it looks, line work or just paint over it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep doing that, I think. I think it's good. I'm just going to do that for the rest of them. I wish I had a pointier paintbrush. Although sometimes, you know, pointier doesn't mean better. And I'm sure I do. Oh, look at this one's nice. Nope, that's not nice. It's not nice. And then this one's too long. It's probably gonna not have enough control for me. I don't know how to use that one. We're gonna stick with this one. And that's that. The only thing with this one is sometimes I end up getting too much of a load of water on it. And yeah, it does not end up looking very good, because then I'll end up having like a kind of like an explosion of water on an area, which might just be happening right now. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that, don't do that. Let's go up. Okay. And then here, and like I said, this is just like, this can easily be covered up like it never happened with just diluting it. I don't think so. I think I'm going to be fine with this. All right, now this I kind of, I want to put, maybe it's, purple. But I want it really, 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 really like diluted. So I'm gonna put it here like this. And I'm not even gonna add more. Actually, I'm gonna take that off and yeah. A little bit of dark underneath. Get some under. Okay. Oh, I need to get rid of that line. Yeah, I'll do it later, but I need to get rid of that line. So yesterday I got this email from, not yesterday, but I got an email from AMC movie theater people asking my husband, technically because it's his account, but asking my husband if he wanted to see a mystery movie. Like, it's a mystery movie, it's gonna premiere on such and such day, and do you want to go, basically. You don't know what you're signing up for, you don't know what kind of movie it is, you just know either, there was two options. One was rated PG-13, and the other one was rated R. I, being the violent loving movie enthusiast that I am, picked rated R, hoping that it was rated R for violence. And it was. Um, but I went to the movies yesterday. I picked the movie. There was the one on the 15th and then one yesterday on the 22nd. I picked that movie and I was supposed to go with my husband, but he had to take my son for basketball, so I ended up taking my girlfriend with me, and we had fun. I honestly thought I was gonna walk out of the movie like, oh, this is horrible. I'm not gonna like it. But it ended up being such a good movie. It was like a cross between Hunger Games meets Silent Night meets The Raid meets it was great. It was really good. It had a couple of good like characters, actors that I know uh from fun violent movies that I enjoy watching, and yeah, it was great. And I paid $5 for the ticket, and I had a movie night with me and my girlfriend yesterday, which was nice. I felt like I was doing something wrong. Watching a movie on a Monday, I felt like I don't know. I feel like I have to pay the price now. But it was cool. It was very cool. I didn't walk out, which was nice. And I think my girlfriend liked it. Although I'm definitely the person watching the movie going, "Oh, oh no. What? That's crazy." Very loud, unfortunately. Or fortunately. I react. I can't help myself. But yeah. So I don't know if that bothered her, but I definitely was one of those like, "Oh, snap." You know, if somebody's arm is getting snapped in half, your reaction is, "Oh, snap," I would think. Okay, that's looking good so far. All right, now I want to take this same thin color and use it to color that in, but I'm going to use the other paintbrush. And wait, first, before I do that, I'm just going to use nothing. I'm just going to use the water and see what happens, because it might, yeah. I might just do it like this first. Just don't want to have too much different colors and then they don't look good together. I definitely want to darken it up underneath. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. Hello. So let's just, I'm just gonna, I might want to, not have to, but I might want to go a little darker with the tops of the mushroom because of what I did underneath, unfortunately. Fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know yet. We'll see. But I am hoping for a happy little accident kind of thing, you know? But I might add a little bit more brown to the tops. Or maybe just color. Not color, just, I don't know, pops of color, I guess I should say. Yeah, because it totally, like, cleaned off the lines, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I was expecting that, but it honestly took off a lot more than I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be, like, visible still, which is nice because, I mean, I did not expect it from not only this watercolor, but honestly, the paper that I'm using is not exactly watercolor paper. Because it's not exactly watercolor paper, because it's not watercolor paper. It's mixed media. I think it's mixed media. I think it is. Let's do that to the rest of them. Right? Is it mixed media and the Montvale? Yeah, mixed media and Montvale. So when we get to this paper here, that's watercolor paper, like watercolor paper, which I'm excited to get to, but we're not there yet. A Sphinx cat. That sounds cute. I don't know if I will have the time to, but if we have the time, I make no promises, but it sounds interesting. And the gears are definitely rolling in my brain, so there's a heavy possibility that the request might be answered if I can get to it. Let's just focus at the task at hand, which is lightening up the bottom of these because it's a little too much. Let's get you lighter, buddy. There you go. Too dark. There we go. I don't mind. I got a little splatter there, but it's okay because I'm gonna end up, I want to paint the outside a color. I don't know what color. Probably like a dark color. Maybe even the black, just to use black and say we used it. But, and also I feel like it'll make it pop if I use black. Like, we'll see. We shall see. Did I go too far out with that? I did, but that's okay. Creative liberties, ladies and gentlemen. Creative liberties. Okay, next. And then this one might be a little bit easier because I didn't put as many lines. And then we'll just take some liners, either liners or pencils, and make it look nice. Okay, so there's that. I like what's going on here. I just don't like this here because it's too goopy. So I'm gonna try to spread it. I would like it to be darker up here, to be honest with you, because that's right underneath the other what do you call it? Mushroom. All right, let's see how that dries, and hopefully that'll look better. And then I want to let's see if we can. There we go. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right, now. Well, that's dry already. I'm gonna wait for everything to dry. Let me get, I don't even think I'm gonna worry about that because I think I definitely wanna do just black. Maybe. Let's see. I'm just gonna put it here. It's okay. Nobody saw that there was a color underneath that. Nobody saw that. Shh. Okay. Now, since I'm not sure, let's start here and see how we like it. And we'll go from there. I think that's good. Might have gone a little too far with that, but that's okay. We'll clean it up with whatever line work I decide to do. I'm gonna get all the little inside areas with this paintbrush. I'm an artist, but I've never actually used watercolors before. All I have to say is if you like markers, like depending on what media you do use, if you use alcohol markers, I'm gonna say you're gonna enjoy watercolors if you ever do try them, because although it's totally different how you know use them when you paint, and you know you have layers, and you know it's transparent, although markers are transparent too, but it's just a different way of you know coloring a piece, but the end result kind of is similar. Like you get that. I'll show you real quick if I can without making a mess. So if you look, Mikey was done in marker, and the pizza, it was done in marker too, but the background was done with watercolor. But they marry so well together that you really can't tell that the difference so much. And I just love the way they look together. So watercolor is beautiful. It's a gateway. It's a gateway, but you'll love it. Just open the gate, buddy. Open the gate. Go in. Go through. It's okay. You'll be welcomed. It's a warm welcome in there. And don't be afraid to use color pencils. That's also another one that I definitely like slept on, how awesome color pencils are. And then I started using color pencils, and oh boy. Oh boy. Do I want to leave a border, or do I want to color the whole thing? I think I'm going to start with a border, and if I mess up, then we can just paint the whole thing and say that that's what we wanted to do from the beginning. Okay. I guess that's like the I was thinking about this. This was a while ago, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know, that's the fun of doing art on your own, and then just showing it to people. Like, they don't know where you were headed with that. They don't know that the thing that you drew was supposed to be purple instead of green. They don't know all the errors that were made. They just see the final piece. So you can make up whatever story you want about the piece and how you got there. It's like, yeah, totally, I meant to do that. But when you're basically, like, if you're doing like a live stream, you really can't you can't do that. You just have to take the you guys gotta come along for the ride with me on that one. Like, okay guys, so I was trying to go here, but this is where we're ending up, and it's okay. It's okay. But I think we're gonna be good with the border so far. Knock on wood. Quick, somebody knock on wood. Almost dipped my paintbrush in my drink. That's 3 times now. That is 3. I'm definitely gonna put like some kind of something on the tops of the ¿cómo se llama? Mushrooms. That's what they're called. Words are hard. That's funny. I've seen that on a shirt. Who wears a shirt that says that? I think there's a YouTube channel that's called Kate and Evan, I want to say, or Caitlin and Evan, I think. Ugh, me and names. But they do have a shirt that says words are hard, and I'm like, oh my god, I need that shirt in my life. because they are. Trying to find the word I'm looking for can be a struggle. So me and my kids used to watch the older, newer Ninja Turtles, if that makes any sense. Uh, the one with the Triceratops and the Krang. I don't know the new ones and what that's all about. I just didn't like the art from the new ones, so I just couldn't get with it, especially when the ones with the Triceratops was pretty freaking amazing. Might be biased because of the nostalgia with me and my kids watching it, but anyway, this painting these mushrooms reminds me of when Mikey ended up in the sewer. I think it was just Mikey, and I think they all ended up getting hit with the mushroom spurs. Oh, but that was a funny episode. We need to watch that again. I need to binge watch some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again. Okay, now there's a problem. Do I just kind of like, because I feel like I put them too high up, and I feel like I'm gonna figure it out. I think I'm gonna do like a dark green grass surrounding the black, just so that there's not so much emptiness on the bottom. I feel like it's going to be too empty if I leave it like that. So let's make like a little oval, and we will paint inside that with the green. And although that green is, I don't know, it's pretty dark, but I don't know, I might want to make it a little darker. Let's see. I think I need to go here to kind of like line up with the black behind the mushroom. Okay, there's that. Let's see if that makes a difference. And if I don't like it, I'll just paint right over it, and it'll be our little secret. No one has to know but us and whoever else clicks on this live stream and watches it all the way through, or all the way to 1 hour and 13 minutes. Right, I need this a little bit lower. Right about there. Am I off? No, you're not. There's times, because I watch my playbacks to make sure that everything is good. So I watch my playbacks at least once to make sure that everything is good. So I'm watching, I think it was last week's playback, but I realized that I was out of the camera's view for quite some time. Yeah, that was nice. And I'm just yelling at the cat, like at my phone, because that's what I was watching it on. I'm like, girl, you're out of camera view. Fix it. I didn't hear me. I've been experimenting with braids while I watch. I think I found something cute. Ooh. My favorite braid is the French braid, and I don't know how to do it. I love the French braid. It's so pretty. And it's like such a staple, kind of like go-to hairstyle. I feel like it's a go-to hairstyle, like a really quick, easy, well, easy, and I say easy, and I don't know how to do it, but I wish I did. I love French braid. And my second favorite is a fishbone. I know how to do the fishbone braid. Fishbone braid is really pretty. Really pretty. Well, do you know the kind of braid that you found that you like? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I kind of went on top of the mushroom. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Let's just pretend like that's how the mushroom is supposed to look. And that's that. Let's give it a little bit of texture. Okay. All right, let's see just how black this black is. I would have put blue in the background with the black, but I don't know. I was feeling like darkness. Darkness. Super darkness. Okay, let's see how the green looks. I've been experimenting with learning skills without looking up videos. Cave mushrooms. Yeah, cave mushrooms. I'm gonna try this green here because I feel like it's darker, possibly, maybe. And then I'm gonna kind of like be okay with the black falling into it on the outside. Kind of want it to blend. I don't know if it's gonna do it or if I'm gonna have to like force them to be friends, but either way they're gonna be friendly. They are gonna be friendly. They're gonna like each other, and that's that. Making a transparent medium opaque. Welcome. Welcome to me being stubborn with watercolor and trying to use it like gouache. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make them be friends, so I'll just end up going really heavy with the green, and then I'm gonna come in with some of this black that's here on the side and just, you know, making them be friends. Okay. Go a little bit. Oh my gosh, I was watching somebody and she was using watercolor and claims to not have been using watercolor for quite some time, but they were definitely skilled in the watercolor craft. But they were putting like these huge globs of color in a section and then it would dry down like perfectly. I'm like, what is this witchery? And I want to learn how to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna experiment with that at some point, because they were just like putting in shapes, and it was like watery shapes. I'm gonna show you. It was like, let's say they put a shape right. Wait, can you see? I'm gonna do it here where you can see. They kind of like put a shape like this. And you can tell that there was like way too much water. Like it was a bubbly water area. And it just dried so nice. So I want to try something like that on my next piece eventually, probably, possibly. All right, let's get this green to blend with the black. Actually, I think I'm just gonna throw some green in this black. And then put it on like that. I just don't want to see the harsh edge. I want it to be blendy. Okay, and it's definitely too light. I don't like it on the inside, so I'm just gonna do blobs and hope that it dries. Cute. Just let the watercolor texture of everything. Don't want this part to be like super. There we go. I should have gone a little higher with the green up there, but you know, it is what it is. All right. I want to put like a dark brown and like just give it like little splotchies. Let's see. Do I want to add a little bit of black to it? Yeah, I do. I do. So I kind of like these watercolors. They're cute. And I got paint on me, but I'm telling you, I gotta make a sticker. If I don't have paint on me, I'm not painting. Oh yeah, that had to happen. Just something that had to happen. I am not mad at it. Yes. Okay, why? Somebody answered that for me. Why are mushrooms so satisfying? Why are they so enjoyable to art? Like, the amount of mushrooms that I've painted these past couple of weeks might be a little concerning. Aw, thanks, Queen. I think I need to throw in a little bit of black in there, get it a little darker. Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah. I definitely want to make like a little village of that other mushroom, the sepia, I guess it was sepia, the one that had no color that I was going to do. But then I saw these little mushrooms and I was like, no, these must be done. This is what needs to be done. All right. These paints are good. I like them. I'm taking a maple maltonio break. I don't know what that is, but that sounds delicious. Does it include syrup? I hear maple and I'm like, is that syrup? Like a syrupy kind of thing? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna take the liner that I am afraid of and attempt to use it for, oh gosh. Okay, let's start with just making bottom of this. You know, let's do that. Get a little bit comfortable with the liner, be friends. You know, I'm not here to hurt you, liner. You're not here to hurt me. We're just here to help each other make this piece look good. And you're going to be a liner and do what liner things do and not give me a hard time. You're giving me a hard time though already, buddy. Come on. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of water. One day I will take line work a little bit more seriously, like with these liners, and just kind of like, you know, go on my sketchbook and just kind of like just make little random lines with it, just so that I can get used to it, because I really if I can just stray away from not using a liner, I will, just because I tend to not be able to be very confident in my lines when I use it. But today's a new day, ladies and gentlemen. It's hot cereal that's maple flavored. Okay, that sounds delicious. That sounds really delicious. Sounds like, yeah, sounds kind of like oatmeal, just with syrup. And yeah, that's good. Well, better than syrup because it's maple syrup, not that processed stuff. Which is funny, my kids actually prefer maple syrup to, like, you know, log cabin or something like that. And it's funny because, you know, I didn't know anything about maple syrup. Like, that was too fancy for me growing up. We didn't own maple syrup. It's just too much. It's too expensive. So we just had the high fructose corn syrup. And it was good enough for me. But the kids are like, when are we going to get maple syrup again? And I don't even think to get it when I go to the store, because, you know, it's not something that I grew up on. I'm going to leave that like that, but I'm going to go in. Try not to get my hand in wet paint again. I would like to make the line work with the liner. I don't know. I'm feeling risky. Feeling like I'm on top of the world right now with these mushrooms. Maybe I will do it. All right, I need to cover that with black. There's a little too much white showing over here. Let me wet this a little more because it's drying up a little. All right, let's get, you know, I'm going to do line work here. Oh, that's too thick. That got too thick. I'll try to clean it up with some green. All right, let's. Okay, now I'm gonna take some black, make it a little bit darker, hold my breath, and make some lines. And hopefully it's dry enough that I can lean on it. Must be silent. Let's get this a little. I don't hate it. And I'm getting a little bit more like, I guess, comfortable using this, which is nice. Yeah, I like that. Looking good, looking good. Okay, it's yummy. We make walnut milk every day, and I put it. Ooh, that sounds really good. Probably couldn't make the walnut milk because my son is allergic to peanuts and tree nuts, so probably wouldn't be good for him. But it still sounds delicious. Okay, lighter with your strokes. I also have like a paintbrush set that I purchased for Christmas that I haven't even opened because it's precious. And why would I use it? Yeah, I need to use it, basically. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm gonna stop holding on to my art supplies like they're precious. What was it that I was getting ready to use and it was just bad. It wasn't even usable anymore. I forgot. I don't remember what it was, but it was very disappointing. And I'm like, you see, you gotta stop doing that. Just use it. It's gonna end up going bad and you won't even be able to use it. Yeah, I like that. That's good. We're gonna keep going with that. And then this one is kind of like all front. So I'm leaning on wet paint. Let's not do that one now. I'll do this one first and then I'll come back to that one. Yeah, I realized that if I do my little lines for the mushroom wider instead of just going, you know, in a row, I come out with a better end result for the whole entire look of the mushroom. Because I definitely struggled with that in the beginning while I was making my little mushrooms, getting them to look a little bit more, I guess, organic with the way that the layout was. Okay. Yeah, this is still wet over here. I'll just do this one. That's good. And if I want to make like smaller lines, I can always get a pencil and do it with the pencil. What pencil? I don't know, but a pencil. A pencil. Okay. Just nervous little lines down here so it's not like super straight. I don't want it to look super straight underneath the mushroom. I don't want to mess that up. Kind of. I think I'm getting it. Just try not to get my hand in any paint. Alright, I'm going to put a couple more lines on the big one. I just feel like it needs it. And make this a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to try to get some green over here. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. We're going to give it that good old college try. Just get it real goopy, hopefully. Don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to have to wait and see, but let's see. Just going to throw it in there and see what happens. Do I hate it? Do I love it? We shall see. And then I think I want to take the brush that is missing. There we go. And I'm going to try here first. Kind of do make it a little bit darker. Let's move this a little bit so it doesn't create a puddle, an ugly puddle. Just bring it up a little. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I don't like the harshness of this. I don't know if I can fix it, but gosh darn it, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just kind of like wet it, move it around, and put a little bit of green, and hopefully that does the trick, because I don't like the way it looks. I feel like I could have gone a little bit more with the green and a little bit less with the black, but what are you gonna do? Step away from it and maybe you'll end up liking it later. And that's what I'm going to do. Still looks good though. I like it. I'm okay with it. Okay. I think we're done. It's 4:43. Very tempting. Very tempting to bring out the gouache, but I don't know. I kind of want to not. Kind of want to not. I would like to make like a, I don't know, a nice little golden, you know, frame. Hey, sir, how are you? I feel like I haven't conversed with you in very, very long. How is everything? I think I do want to do that. Do I have like a golden pen of some sort somewhere nearby? No, I don't. I do have a golden marker, but I don't know. Do I want to do golden marker? Yeah, I know. I'm not a fan favorite of YouTube, you know? I've noticed that. Even like I have people that I'm subscribed to that I never even, cuz say what you want about shorts, they can be entertaining and I enjoy making the shorts that I make. Some people don't like them. But if I am subscribed to somebody and they made a short, I want to support. I don't want them to have only 2 views on a short. That's kind of sucky. And sometimes YouTube doesn't say, hey, the person you subscribe to has made a short, yet, you know, somebody that I've also subscribed to, they'll put all 5 of their shorts in my face. And I'm like, okay, they have like 15,000 views. Why don't you show me one of my favorite artists that don't have 15,000 views on their shorts so that I can give them love too? So now I have to go like into each and every one of my subscribed channels to make sure that I'm supporting, because I don't want to not support. You know what I mean? Kind of sucks. I'm gonna throw some black here because that's what I wanted to do, and then I'm gonna see, because I know Froggy sent me like a gold pen, and I know I put it in my travel bag. And by travel, I mean the bag that I take to either my couch or my kitchen table. Because that's where I've been traveling to lately. Nowhere else, although it's getting nice and your girl wants to do some plein air, so that's happening. Let me see. Get my little other travel bag. It's got to be in here somewhere. I got it. All right, because I really want to do that. That's true. The algorithm never stays the same. Yeah, and unfortunately, if you're not either someone who has like over 1,000 or no more than 1,000, over thousands of subscribers, they're like, what are the chances this person really wants to watch this person here? Let's just put the one that has the thousands of subscribers and forget about the other small channels, which I like my small channels. I like watching smaller channels. I like watching the bigger channels too. I mean, come on, don't get me wrong. But it's fun to watch the smaller channels because I feel like the interaction is more when I need a paper. Oh, hold on, I got it. I say hold on, I got it, but I don't. Okay, I need another paper. Just don't want to write on the page more than I have. Okay. because I want to get on the outside. Forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, got the gold. Thank you, Froggy. Yeah, so I'm subscribed to a lot of channels that are like new and up and coming, and then I'm subscribed to, you know, the OGs. And I like watching the OGs, I do, but the newer channels, I feel like there's more connection, you know what I mean? More conversation to be had. For the most part, the newer channels that I watch are also like on a journey of their own with art, and it's fun to see them and watch them grow as an artist. It's really nice. With that being said, there's also like, I guess there's like the middle people, um, YouTube artists that they have a nice amount of subscribers, but I still don't see their content as much as I would, or as I should say. That kind of sucks. But, you know, what are you gonna do? I'm turning the book, because if I don't turn it, I'm gonna get paint on me. Just gonna go straight as I think I'm going, because it's definitely not straight, but don't tell anybody. Just look at it sideways. It's okay. It's straight to somebody. They might have been drinking a little bit, and that's why they think it's straight, but that's okay. It's straight. Okay. Okay. Wait, let me make sure that I'm not out of frame, because I've done that. Hurts my soul when I'm watching the playback and I'm like, girl, come on. Pay attention. And yes, I give myself a thumbs up when I'm watching my stuff, because I like my content. If I didn't like my content, I wouldn't watch it. So yeah, I give myself a thumbs up. If I can't like me, how do I expect other people to like me? Right? Yay, I like the gold. The gold did it. Oh, I've been good. I've been good. Hey, but why? Have you done the sketchbook tour? Which one? Which sketchbook tour? I'm trying to think the last sketchbook tour I did. I'm gonna try, and hopefully I don't murder the piece by doing this, but I'm gonna try to cover this up, because I don't know how I feel about it, so I'm gonna try to cover it. And oh no, because this one's not done. This sketchbook is not done, so once I'm done filling this, which is gonna be a while, there's a lot of pages in this one, so I don't know when that will happen, because I don't know when I will finish it. But I definitely have a couple of sketchbooks that are almost done, And I definitely have a sketchbook that I have no business starting, that I started. And I think I've already done like 30 pages of this sketchbook. I didn't like, look, sometimes you go into a sketchbook skeptical, like, oh, this is going to be a crappy sketchbook. I got it for a really good price. There's no way it's a good sketchbook. It's gonna look bad. The markers aren't gonna go on it. Watercolor's not gonna go on it. It's just gonna be a waste of space. And why did I even purchase it? Curiosity killed the cat. Arg. And then I started using it, and let me tell you, I have like 4 sketchbooks that need to be finished. Like there's like 2 or 3 pages in it that are, that need, a little bit of love. And I have not touched them because I started this sketchbook. And yeah, I'm enjoying it, so it's okay. Really comic characters, right? If you do, you should check out a guy named Albert Loves Comics. He makes sketchbooks using. Oh, what? Hold on, I gotta write that down. I'm writing that down. Hold on. What is that called? Albert Loves Comics. Channel. Okay, it is written down. I will check that out. That sounds really freaking cool. That sounds really, really cool. I recently bought a Harley Quinn one. So cool. Oh, I'm so curious now. I'm so curious, and now I might want to do it myself. Probably going to want to do it myself when I see this, aren't I? I have that feeling. I'm going to try to move some of this black here because I feel like it's going to be a problem. Okay, there we go. I think I like that better. I can already see it. Like you said that, and I'm like, okay, the wheels, the gears are turning. Like, how could I do that? And then also, which comic book am I willing to destroy for the cause? You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna just sign it, although I haven't really been signing it, have I? I'm gonna put the year because we're already in 2024. And I'm gonna stop here because it's 5 o'clock almost, and that's usually when I stop anyway. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me and indulging in my mushroom addiction. I promise you it's completely healthy. And I will see you next Tuesday, same time. This time is pretty awesome. I like this time. Everything gets done, and I get to hang out without any fret that I'm going to be running late for anything else. Yeah, I'm glad you caught me too, sir. I will see you hopefully next Tuesday. If not, in the comments. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Peace and love.